I'm just kind of overwhelmed by my stationery at the moment. Look at this cover. This is the Crane notebook in dark blue. Oh, she's pretty. Silly me thought it was gonna be like simple. It's like nearly August. I should probably have my name in my journal. Vintage ballet girly die cuts. Hi, welcome back to the journal vlog. I'm kicking off with something really exciting today. I have just picked up from the post office the traveling journal. So a couple of months ago, if you're following Desktop Nerd on Instagram, he is a fountain pen content creator. He had this idea to send a couple of traveler's notebooks traveling around the world. And this is the international one. It has just reached me from Tashifa. Thank you so much, Tashifa, for sending this to me. I'm so excited. Oh, that's actually so smart. You can scan the QR code if you would like to follow Desktop Nerd on Instagram. That's so clever. I believe I am the third port of call for this little notebook, so I'm very excited to see. Oh, here we have like a little library card in the front with, I hope I'm not ruining this for anyone else who's doing this project. I don't want to like spoil the surprise. If you're also doing this project, please skip ahead. I'll put video chapters down below, but it's been started with Alfred and then Tashifa, and now it's with me. So I will fill that out. How very exciting. And then we have some pages from Alfred in front. I'm very excited to read this. Some beautifully uniform writing. And then these ones are from Tash. A little bit of Canberra represented there, Australia's capital. Tash has included book recommendations. That's freaking awesome. We've also, oh, sick. Excuse me, sir, you have stickers of yourself? That's freaking awesome. I feel like I'm gonna come in here with my washi tape and my fufuror, and I'm just gonna decimate this with like ruffles or something. But I'm very excited to include. So it's Tuesday today and it's a Stash Hangs Tuesday. So I thought I would have a little rifle around Stash World tonight and see what Brisbane representing stationery Jessie has in stock at the moment and put some of that in there. I thought I would work on this at Sticker Hangs tonight. So that is my plan. And I need to find out where it is that I'm sending it after me, where it's going next. Because I think I'm the last port of call for Australia and it's going overseas after this. Something else I'm working on at the moment, I'm making this little scroll. Where's my test run? It needs some refinement, but my Morris dancing group is going to be performing at the Abbey Medieval Festival in a couple of weeks. And we had this idea, have you been served the TikTok of the people at one of the Ren fairs in the US who are dressed as rats and they give out little scrolls to people, and if you get a scroll from the rats, you have the plague? We love that idea, but as performers at the festival, we can't be going around giving people plague. So we were like, let's co-opt this idea and turn it into an invitation to our workshops. So I designed a little flyer. I've actually designed 4 of them and they're all a little bit different, but the information is the same. It's like, come to our workshops, this is what time it is on the Saturday, this is what time it is on the Sunday. And I've just like glued it to a toothpick, rolled it on up, and we're gonna tie it with a little bit of twine or something. Didn't roll that very well at all. It's also gonna be printed on, like, it's over there, it's under things, but parchment looking paper. I showed it briefly in my last vlog. You'll see it when we get to this anyway, because this will all be, the assembly will be in the vlog. I've just been doing like test prints. My little scrolls are coming along. We're gonna have a couple of hundred of them. Chris's sister is getting married in regional New South Wales on the same day as the Abbey, so I won't be around for it this time. We'll be like hundreds of kilometers away. But my dream is for, at other performances throughout the festival, that our squire will like invite people to come and take a scroll, but also when people are just kicking around the festival, if they see someone that they think would be a great Morris dancer, they can just be like, halt, I have for thee a missive from the king, you know, and be handed a scroll. And I just think that would be really fun. I think it would be really nice. I'm trying to think if there's something else that I can bring to work on at Stash Hangs tonight. It's kind of tricky when you usually like film all of your journal content to go into proper videos, like packaged into their own videos or in the vlog like this, to do something really casually like that. Like I kind of need it, but at the same time, what do I take that I can film in a way that doesn't have to be like sort of polished for a video? And the reading journal sort of does need to be that. Does it? I don't know. I've also had a bit of RSI in my hand. It's doing better today because I didn't do much like journal writing type stuff yesterday, but I do feel like I need to take it easy. So I don't think calligraphy practice is the way to go tonight. I think I need to do more. Don't think just stick kind of journaling things today. I'll have a think about it. I get 2 pages or a single spread in this notebook. So here's what I'm thinking to represent Brisbane, because we are not entirely coastal, but we're close to the coast. People associate us with beaches, even though we have like a city beach, but not like, we're not right there. But I did grow up on the beach, so I thought it would be cool to use, these are from JOURNALSAY. They're like the beach version of the stickers that I used in my April setup. I've got 3 sheets from the most recent the summer collection from Paper Monogatari, the Tropical Getaway collection. So I've got like turtles and some fruit and some frangipanis, which I learned from my last vlog is not what they're called everywhere. And then I've got the 2 of the washi tapes from that collection as well, and just a solid blue. So that's what I'm thinking. Mitsu, what do you think? Will you sniff this for me? No. No, he won't.
Off I went to Stash Hangs, where I set up my spread in the traveling journal, and we also spent a little bit of time making some content for our girl Millie Atlas, who is a local singer-songwriter and has just launched her new single. So we helped her make a little reel or TikTok to promote it.
I'm independent. Please hire me. Oh, you're doing this whole thing right now? Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, so that's the drop. I'm so
Are we educating you?
Oh, yes.
You've gone from big pens to drops in the same way.
I know. What is happening?
Future Erin here. I am interrupting the timeline of the vlog because I have a very important public service announcement for you from the sponsors of this video, Tiefossi. We have square journals. It's a very exciting day. Square journals have really been having a moment lately, but they can be kind of hard to get your hands on. That's not a problem anymore because Tiefossi have them in a massive range of styles and colors. I'm excited to be able to point the people who've been asking me where to get a square journal in the direction of Tiefossi now. I've got 4 to show you. Let's take a little look. A few details first up. They are 8 by 8 inches, these square journals, which I think is the standard size for a square journal. They have 160 GSM dot grid pages and they have 160 of those pages. Look at this cover. This is the Crane notebook in dark blue. Oh, she's pretty. I don't know what for yet, but I'm definitely using this one for something next year. It's got some embossing on the back too, some more blind and gold over here. We've got a pen loop over here attached to the journal, and we've also got gold gilded page edges. We've got 2 ribbon bookmarks. She's ready to go. Let's have a look inside. The classic Tiefossi gold gilded inside cover as well, which is nice. There's also a little pocket in the back, and the pages are numbered, which is cool. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that. There are other journals have numbered pages too. Here's a little look at the dot grid. It's a nice 5mm dot grid. It's got a decent clear dot there. You can see it, but it's not going to overwhelm you. This is the Moonlight Melody in light blue. You might recognize this design. I actually used the navy blue version of this one for the mystery journal, but in an A5. Next up, this must be a gold vintage because I recognize this pattern. I'm using a gold vintage A5 at the moment for my bullet journal. There she is. That's the gold vintage square journal in green. Beautiful kind of sage green, really nice. This one's actually a linen cover. It screams reading journal as far as I am concerned. Will you be my reading journal next year? And last but not least, this one is the Wetlands journal, which I believe is exclusive to the squares. Let me check. Yes, at the moment the Wetlands journal is only available in square, and there is this one. This is the light blue, and there's a darker blue version as well. You know, once you finish the journal, you're gonna pop it on a shelf or something, keep it for future reference. Look how good those spines look. With the addition of the square journals, that means Tiefossi are now offering squares, B5s, A5s with some crazy page ranges. Some of the A5s go up to like 256 pages, which is awesome if you're a heavy journal user. And they have little A6 notebooks as well, so huge range of things to choose from. All of them are stunningly beautiful. All of the square journals in Tifossi's range cost $29.80 US, but you can get 10% off extra if you use my code ErinSmith when you check out, and I will make a little commission for sending you their way. Thank you so much to Tiefossi for sponsoring the vlog and for sending me this gorgeous little collection of journals. I have inklings of plans of ideas for things that I'm going to do with them already. Is it too early to start thinking about next year's journal? I don't think it is.
A few weeks ago, I posted a video that's all about some techniques that you can use to instantly improve your handwriting. And I wanted to make a really cute little thumbnail for it, and I wanted to do some calligraphy for that. But I always need a warm-up when I'm going to be trying to make lettering look really, really nice. So I just spent some time doing some warming up here, writing out my quote in a sort of less structured way on this page, and then we will turn the page and make the real one for the thumbnail.
So you know how last month we did the Art Deco theme in my journal? Actually, I can start using it today because it's the 1st of July. Happy new financial year, my Aussie pals. This one, yeah, the July theme, link if you haven't seen it. This one was all vinyl. You can see the tedious process that was weeding all of these little bits out. This was a finer design than this, and I thickened it up because I knew it was gonna make my life easier. I'm so glad I did that because I used it a lot. This was the Art Deco theme. When I put up a poll asking my channel members if I should do Art Nouveau or Art Deco, Art Nouveau actually won the poll, but I went with Art Deco because I had like this in my head and I felt like it was gonna be pretty easy to execute. Silly me thought it was gonna be like simple. Like it wasn't not simple, but it was time consuming much more than I anticipated, but I really like how it came out. So I figure we'll do the Art Nouveau for August, right? So I've just spent a bit more time. Not as long as it took to cut those. Cutting the gold vinyl with the Cricut took like, rounding up because I did a couple of batches, like probably an hour and 40 minutes maybe all up, not including the time it took to like source the elements and size them and decide how I was going to use them and stuff. So it was time consuming. This is also going to be a very Cricut heavy theme. I'm just kind of overwhelmed by my stationery at the moment. I'm looking at my stationery cupboard and it's so messy and disorganized. I kind of just don't want to go in there. I'm going to declutter soon. I have a poll about that on the channel members tab, community tab, posts tab, whatever they call it on YouTube now. At the moment about like, do you want to see me declutter my stuff? And it's looking like yes. So probably look forward to that video coming soon. But for now, I just can't deal with it. So I was like, let's do print and cut assets from Canva with the Cricut. Cool thing about using Canva to make all of your elements is that Canva has like the shadow tool built in that you can use to put an outline around stuff. So you can use the shadow tool to create an offset essentially, and anywhere that there's a gap that the offset doesn't cover, you can just slap like a circle or a rectangle behind it in white and then save it as a PNG without a background, and you've got your sticker kind of already done. But I have just gone ahead and spent probably like an hour because you have to put things on mats and take them off mats and print the pages one at a time. My God, the Cricut interface is not designed for making bulk stickers, but I've done some. I know Anna from Journal Away queen behind Paper Monogatari does some like solid colors that she prints to include in her journal, so I thought that would be a cool starting point. I've done some headers. I've actually just been thinking about how I approach my themes in my journal, like how I approach the layouts in my journal, and thinking about ways to make it more efficient in the rest of the year. So I added some extras after I'd kind of finished this. This is gonna be the cover. This will be on the channel already before the vlog, so you can see this setup completed up here. Kind of the same deal as what I did with July, where I've just printed a bunch of stuff. I've got all of my weekly headers ready to go. I've done some smaller elements that I can use to like layer with text stickers. I've done some larger elements. I will probably include some washi tape with this one, I think, but I don't know that it's gonna be that accurately Art Nouveau. I think it's gonna be really cute. The other great thing about using Canva elements like these ones is that you can set your own colors. So I just picked specific hex codes for some colors that I like. They're maybe not the most Art Nouveau feeling. That's usually a bit more like warm toned, I feel, but I like my cool tones, so that's what I've done. I do what I want, it's my journal. So that's all ready to go, but I don't think I'm filming that today. I did also, trying to be efficient, you know, somewhere on one of these, somewhere. Thought I would include some book covers for the reading journal at the same time, because I have to do that very soon also. I'm feeling organized because some of this stuff has to go up while I'm away at Chris's sister's wedding. That's like a week and a half away where we are currently, so I need to be prepared.
The process you're watching on the screen right now, where I'm removing the excess vinyl from around some elements I plan to include in my journal, is called weeding, and it is not as much fun as I make it sound, at least for me. Some people really enjoy this process, but I am not a very keen weeder. I had really great plans at this point to set up my weekly spreads for July on a live stream on my channel, but it didn't really pan out that way, unfortunately. I ended up setting them up off camera, but here is some of the preparation process for that, where I was working out what I wanted those weeklies to look like and which of my vinyl elements I would put where. I needed to cut some more actually to make this work with some more vinyl that I didn't have because I used all of my gold vinyl pretty much setting this up in the first place, this July theme. So I had to purchase some more gold vinyl and I accidentally bought the wrong one. And I did have a big chat to camera about it, but I had my camera settings set really wrong. It's very easy with my camera to accidentally switch to a slow motion mode that doesn't record audio, and unfortunately that's what happened to me here, and I recorded heaps of stuff for this vlog in slow motion with no audio, so hence the voiceover that you're getting right now. I actually needed some more elements to make my weeklies work, so once I knew what I wanted to do with them, I jumped back into Canva, grabbed some more elements and sized them up to the sizes that I would need. Here we're talking about the vinyl. I accidentally bought a glittery one. Sorry that this is like some bad overdubbing, but you see the difference here? The glittery one is actually much fiddlier to work with when you're cutting things out, so keep that in mind. The smooth vinyl is much easier to work with. I had a free trial of Cricut Access the first time around when I was setting up my July theme, and that had finished by this point, so I had to work with the Canva stuff because I couldn't access all the Cricut stuff for free anymore. So I ended up cutting some elements that were too fine for me to use very well again, unfortunately, but I kind of just had to make it work because I didn't want to buy more vinyl and do all of this weeding again. It's kind of my nightmare, but it was a really fun project and I really enjoyed my July setup, the way it turned out, so I think it was all worth it as an experiment. I also went ahead and set up my August theme with the stickers that I made. These were much easier to work with than the vinyl, so I think going forward this is the more practical method for me, but if I want something to be really shiny and seamless like the July theme, then I'm probably still going to use vinyl, just not as such a big part of the system because it was just so much work. It's also a lot easier to store your leftover offcuts of things when you're working with stickers, so I just took all of these off my sticker sheets and put them into my reusable sticker book so they're ready to go when I'm ready to do weeklies. So that's going to be really helpful. Hello from Bowral, New South Wales. I'm in Airbnb. Chris's sister got married yesterday and it was a really, really beautiful day. We've been so busy. I haven't been sharing anything about this trip. I didn't even bring a journal because I just knew that there was no way. Sorry, not used to filming on my phone. Where do I put my hands? Oh my God. Since we came to Bowral, there is a pretty well-known romance bookstore here called Books Ever After. So I made sure to make a little pilgrimage and I thought you might want to see what I got because it's bookish. I got this little enamel pin that says, "A reader without their Kindle is a tragedy," to play on the fourth wing. Let me put it in front of my face so it focuses right. And this one is Luke's Diner from Gilmore Girls. Couldn't pass that one up. So that's my little Books Ever After haul. And it only cost me $12. Really affordable. We're heading home tomorrow. So my goodness, do I have some journal stuff to catch up on? My gosh.
Wowie. It has been like 2 weeks since we last spoke. Where am I putting this? Let's just do this. Ow. We went to Chris's sister's wedding. It was so lovely. We had such a good time celebrating. Chris had family come from like America and Singapore and Malaysia. It was so lovely, but I am an introvert and we spent like a week in an Airbnb with 10 other people and I have needed a long time to recover. I've mentioned a few times that I was having some post-viral fatigue things from when I had COVID back in March as well. That has been a lot better, but I don't think it helped in this situation. So I've basically taken an entire week off since we got home. I just haven't been able to do anything. I missed a video. I skipped a live stream that had already been postponed. I like postponed it again and then I didn't have the energy, so I cancelled it. But I think I'm starting to come good now and I'm just home from sticker hang, so I'm like a little burned out again, but I have so much to tell you guys, so I'm gonna just try. I don't remember if I talked about my new bag or not. This is my new sticker hangs bag. I love my little pink Teddy Blake bag. I think it's wonderful for if I want to take like a journal or two and not much other stuff. It's ideal. But I needed something I could fit my laptop in. And so this was my end of financial year gift to myself. And so I bought this one from Bon Maxi, which is an Aussie brand. It is massive, it fits so much stuff in it and I love it. And I've been taking it to sticker hangs. This is its second time attending. I went ahead and set up the rest of my weeklies just like off camera. We don't have the energy, you don't want to do stuff on camera. So this was the weekly for July that was in the setup video. I cut that like glittery gold as well. I didn't do a very good job. A lot of them was still too delicate, like to be really weeded the way I wanted them to be. So I ended up just leaving, like this is several bits that were supposed to be separate and I've just like left them intact because I couldn't be bothered. So that was my second weekly for July. I have done all of the weeklies for July because I needed to use them. So if I was waiting around to feel well enough to do them on a live, I wasn't going to be able to use my journal. So I figured I would just work with what I had. This is where we're at right now. It is currently the 22nd and there's one more weekly after that. I haven't done headers for this one. I don't know if I'll bother or if I'll just write them with a pen, but that's kind of where we are. And I didn't film at sticker hangs tonight either, but I started on some memory keeping stuff from the wedding. So I made a little spread with the bits and bobs from like the table decorations, the menus, some photos and some washi tapes and stickers and stuff. And it was really, really lovely. Tired again. We're gonna talk stationery properly and in depth another time, but I have something really lovely that I want to show you. This is from Kathy from Lace Whimsy Studio. So a couple of years ago now, I guess, I tried out their subscription and I bought some other things from them and I made a video about it. I paid for all of the stuff because like supporting small businesses, right? So I bought stuff from Kathy and I tried it out in a video and you can watch it up here if you'd like to. It was a while ago, but her stuff is like consistently adorable. And she's such a sweetheart. She just wanted to say thanks. And she sent me a little package to say thanks, which is the nicest thing. So this I'm really excited about. I think this is freaking gorgeous. She sent me one of her sticker albums, the one with the ballerina on it, because we had a little chat and I was like, I like dancing. I've been dancing my whole life. And she was like, oh my God, I've been like getting into tap as an adult. And I think that's freaking awesome. So this is, if you ever had like a vintage photo album where you pop your photos into the sleeves like a 4x6. This is that vibe, which is the size of the Lace Whimsy sticker sheets. So it's not like a reusable sticker book in the sense that it has sticker release paper. They're still little pouches, but they're perfectly sized to store your Lace Whimsy stickers. And is that not absolutely perfect? I've got 2, 3, 5 little collections of stickers here as well, which is just the best. And a couple of things that I had a little quick look through when I was at Sticker Hangs, and I like didn't put them all back necessarily in the right order, but I had these like little cute little papers. Guest check, I don't know, but I think it's really cute. I used a couple of the ones on this Minty Musings sheet in the wedding spread because I took along my little Instax camera that I've had forever, and they used it to take photos of their guests for their like Polaroid guest book thing. Oh, so she sent me the like Whimsy mail. This is awesome. So like the 2025 Whimsy mail, which has the most gorgeous backing on the card, that's going in the journal pages, yeah. Like this is the kind of vibe when you get Lace and Whimsy stickers. It's a really cool mix of photographic and hand-drawn. How cute is that? I love these. Like Gothic script, but make it pastel. So cute, the little shoes. And this one is the one that I used a couple of stickers from, so it doesn't look as exciting now, but I can show you in situ, you know, in the journal. I put like a little picture here, camera down here, and picture over here. And like that's kind of the vibe, right? So similar. Oh wait, there are a couple of die cuts. Were they? I've messed things around a little bit. I don't remember exactly what was with which, but we've got the Dream Big sticker, which I actually already have one of these that I haven't used yet. So, you know, when you've got more than one of a sticker, it kind of removes the paralysis. Ooh. Cassette, so adorable. I love it. And she sent me 2, which I think is just incredibly sweet because she knows that I love the ballet girlies. Vintage ballet girly die cuts. And this one is this Venus, but like make her sparkly and in a frame. I think that's what that painting is. If you know better than me and I'm wrong, let me know. The Birth of Venus, right? I'm gonna look it up. Oh, I was right. Sandro Botticelli, The Birth of Venus. Look at me go. I know art stuff sometimes. Please excuse my busted nail. I like chipped some of it off. Do we care? We don't care. I've actually got like 3, 4 more sticker packs. I am gonna be set for Lace and Whimsy stickers for a while. I'm gonna fill up that sticker book real fast. So thank you, Kathy. This is so sweet and I appreciate it so much. Shall we? Just like heaven. Ooh, let's have a look at these ones too. They've always got like a name on the sticker sheet, which is great because it makes it easier to find on the website if you like it. This one's called Just Like Heaven. Tiny Dancers. Hold me closer, tiny dancers. This is amazing. Little pink letters, little blue letters. Let me spell it out for you. This is awesome. Like if you wanted to do ransom note style letters on something, you don't even have to cut them out yourself. You can just use these. So good. And then we've got 3 in a series here called Enchanting Errands as well. Errands, E-R-R-A-N-D-S, not me. This is number 1, Enchanting Errands number 2, and Enchanting Errands number 3. I like this concept because like this is the kind of stuff we have to do all the time, right? Grocery shop, shopping list, but she's made it really cute. So you can romanticize really boring, mundane stuff that you have to do every day, whenever. This is another packet with some die cuts in. Oh, this must be where guest check came from. Oh, a cute little wild card, 7 of clubs, but it actually says wild card on the card. Key with bow, wait, focus. There we go. Key with bow. Another dancer girly. Oh, that's a cool one. Like film style in the moon. Oh, this is the cover of the sticker book, but as like a postcard. Oh, okay, I see. It's the, this is the June Whimsy mail. So it lists out what you had in the June Whimsy mail, but how gorgeous is that? I wonder if I've got this whole other thing to talk to you about regarding this wall. I'll tell you about it after, but I feel like this could work within that as a piece of artwork. Maybe I should put that aside. Gosh, that's beautiful. Really cute. Anyway, sticker sheets. This one's called Dear Diary. It's got the same moon girly there that we saw earlier and the card, the 7 of clubs. Then we have visual diary prompts 1, 2, and 3. Hang on, there's one other that's different. This one's called Swan Song. Functional stickers. Love it. Really pretty ones. And the frame, but pink. Love that. Visual diary prompts 1. She really walks this line so beautifully between like vintage, historical, but also sort of a 90s scrapbooky collage kind of a vibe, but also like geared toward the modern journaler. I don't know how she does it. She's got her branding like absolutely locked in. Sorry, I didn't tell you. This one's called Visual Diary Prompts number 2. And this one's Visual Diary Prompts number 3. So you might notice these ones have got some long form text on them because they quite literally have visual diary prompts on them. So one of them was to fill a page as quickly as you can, the first one. The second one is to stop saving your favorite supplies and use up your best stickers and magazine clippings, even if you've kept them for too long. And this one is to make a list of favorites. It can be stream of consciousness, favorite things, or niche down and choose a category. So not just a sticker sheet, but also a prompt to get you using your stuff. I think that's awesome. And like therapeutic too. It's really, really cool. Tiny little die cut rose here, blue one. A little bust right here, photographic one. These ones have got that laser layer over too, which I think is really fun on something that's quite obviously historical, to then put that glittery, like a scrapbook girly modern twist on it. I just think is awesome. Oh, this is so up my alley. This is the back of a little digital camera. Like that honestly reminds me of the back of my first digital camera. Also it's blue, also it's sparkly. Like it's so cute. And this is cutaway, so you can put an image there and treat it like it's an LCD screen that you are using. We've got another rose. This one's kind of more of a purple blue tint, and we've got Venus here on her shell, and she's shiny too, which I think is really fun. And then there are, of course, the sticker sheets and the card here. This one's from May. This one's the May Whimsy Mail. Whimsy Mail's the name of the subscription, in case I didn't say that. Look how cute that one is too. I'm actually doing a project at the moment with my channel members over in my Discord. You know how I sent off the traveling journal from the Desktop Nerd recently? So that combined with the idea from the Post-ix sticker club, sorry, that's not what they're called anymore, Moonbow Creative sticker subscription that I tried a little while ago. They had a postcard that was supposed to travel around to like 6 people and then come back to you covered in stickers. And we were like, what a great idea, but 6 people is not enough. So we've designed a little tour that I'm going to send a postcard on. I'm going to cover the postcard with stickers, pop a little note in with it, and I'm going to send that off to one of my channel members, and they're going to do the same thing, add a postcard, sticker it up, write a little note, send it to the next person. It's going to go all around the world. And then when it comes back to me, I'm going to bind them into a book. And so I'm looking for, it's going to be the cover essentially, right? Like it's going to be the front. So I'm like, maybe it should be this. And maybe I'll like, I don't know, something. Sticker up the front a little bit. If it's something like this, there's scope for it, right? Cover the back with stickers and a little note from me, and then begin the book like this. Maybe. I am tangent girl today. Hey Mitsu, he's come to help. He knows when I need help, this little guy. You're a big help, aren't you? He encourages me to take rests when I need them, which is good. I need that, don't I? He's doing it again now, I think, but I'm just gonna show you sticker sheets over the back of it because we're nearly there. This one is called Sweet Escape. Really cute for like summertime vibes. The little backpack, really, really sweet. This one's called Divine Dreamer. Oh, I love the disco ball. Sorry, Divine Dreamer. Interrupted myself there. Little cowboy hats. Excellent for the cowgirl romance, cowboy romance. What are words? Oh, this one's got a disco ball too. Your Venus. Name of sticker sheet. Also song. I don't know. Just singing now apparently. Soft focus, really like this one. Excellent combination. Got the digital cameras going on there. Also some sheet music with the ripped texture. You know I love that. You know I love it. And this one's called Celestial Scents 02. And this is our last collection and the topmost one. I don't think this is a Whimsy Mail set because it doesn't have one of those cards in. Oh, are they Sylvanian families? This is, yeah. Oh. That one's got a squished bug on the back of it. Oh, I bet you they wouldn't have let that through Australian quarantine if they'd known about it. Anyway, adorable, love to see. Got a different one. Reminds me of the Catalina music video. Once again, everything can be related back to Orange Caramel. Oh, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of this excellent bookplate sticker featuring Miss Piggy. Please return this book to moi. And then a spot for your name this book belongs to. And Kermit's there too. How good is that? That's so awesome. I've now pulled all of those things out, so I will probably put them back into their actual sticker book for their new homes. There is one other thing that I've been up to literally just yesterday. So at the end of August, I am going to a Jane Austen ball, and I'm planning to attempt, being the operative word here, to sew my own Regency dress for it. Honestly, beyond my sewing ability, but I've always loved jumping in the deep end, so I'm gonna do it anyway. I bought a pattern on Etsy and I spent yesterday afternoon, evening taping it all together. When you buy a pattern online, you like print it yourself at home. tape it all together and then cut out the pattern pieces. And it took me like 4 hours because like big skirts and stuff, right? Like not super full or anything, but like just long, a lot of fabric and some gathering in the back. So let me grab the pattern and show you how much paper there is. Look at all of this. And this is only the bits that I'm keeping, right? Because I cut out the bits that aren't necessary. So I've got some work to do there. And I'm planning to fashion it out of this beautiful pale blue satin. I think it's gonna be really nice, but not a very forgiving fabric, especially for a newbie. So I've got until the end of August. Wish me luck. I'm gonna just try and work on it in little bits over the course of some time, over the course of the next like 5 weeks, I guess, because that's about how long away it is. In other news, my office is trashed. That's not abnormal, but I'm not coping very well with it right now. And so every time I come in here to tidy up, I know I need to do a really big declutter, and I am going to, and I'm gonna film it. So that will be coming. But oh my God, I feel like I need to tidy and then make a huge mess again while decluttering and then tidy again. And that's an exhausting thought to me right now. Something else I'm thinking about that I alluded to earlier, this wall right here. I scared Mitsu just then when I touched that. So these pictures that have been back here since 2020 are actually photographs that I took. This is a beach near where I grew up. It's actually a triptych. There's a third piece in this series, but I didn't have enough wall for it. So I gave the third one and the third frame to my mum. And I just don't feel like they are the vibe in here anymore. I watched a video recently from Darling Desi Darling, whichever way around she has her name. She's actually a new to me creator, but she's clearly been doing her thing for a while. And she did a really beautiful gallery wall. And I went, I want that. I want that a lot. I'm thinking of starting to introduce some warmer wood tones into this room to bring a little bit of like an earthy cottagecore element in. I was going quite ethereal princess, I suppose, when I set this up 5 years ago, and I like it. I like the color scheme and stuff. I'm not going to change it too much, but I do want to just like turn this into something more interesting. So I have started collecting frames. I've bought a few from op shops, thrift shops, for those of you in places that call them thrift shops, and I'm going to just assemble those and print a bunch of artwork to go in them. Which is where'd she go? The one of these that looked like this. I put her down somewhere and now I can't find her. There she is, I think, this one. Like this kind of thing maybe could end up in a frame on the wall. Just give the room a little refresh, you know? Make it feel like me now rather than me 5 years ago. I think that would be nice. I can't talk to a camera for any longer. I need to go to bed. Thanks for indulging me. I have a bunch more stationery still to show you, so we're not done yet. I just can't do it right now. I'm doing a bit better today, which is nice. I have some new stuff to show you. I have recently joined the Patreon, oh that's so cute, of Runa Mareuty. And this is my first ever monthly Patreon package. I love this. On the packaging, certificate of the Pixie Dust Keeper. It's me. I love that title. I will accept that. By decree of the fairies of the realm of fables, this certificate grants you the esteemed honor of receiving an official supply of pixie dust. How do I get into this without causing harm? I want to keep that certificate. It's so cute. Let me see what I can do here. I want to put that in the junk journal spreads. Oh, so I know Australia has a reputation for being full of bugs, and it's true. This was dropped in my letterbox, and our letterbox is full of ants. I don't know if they like it in there, which means now this is full of ants. Excuse me one moment. Ugh. I believe the theme of this set is Victorian Observatory. Should we start with the smaller things and work our way up to the bigger stuff? This is a little thank you note slash adorable card. The back has a little thank you note from Runa. I don't want to spoil it in case you wanted to also subscribe, so I won't read it to you. And it's come with 2 little die cut stickers, My Pocket of Time. And this one says Whims and Wonders. Very cute, so adorable. Oh, it's a little clear PT sticker, unicorn. Really pretty, really, really pretty. That's super lovely. Also, the backing paper is not like a super duper thick cardstock, so I would feel all right about putting that in my journal. Just saying. Look how beautiful. That is a gorgeous paper. Lovely soft pastel. It's got this really pretty soft damask. They look nice together. Of course they do, it's all part of the set. And this one I think is a card. Oh, God, that's gorgeous. Incredibly talented illustrator. This one is a lovely cardstock print. That's so beautiful. Sticker sheet. Oh, spectacular. Okay, sticker sheet here. We've got the same unicorn as on our other sticker down here. Look at these details. If this artwork style looks familiar and you're a Sticky subscriber, you've probably received some of Runa Mareuty's artwork before. That is just so gorgeous. And that's my first ever little package of pixie dust from Runa Mareuty. I'm really excited about it. Just FYI, I'm a really big fan of Runa Mareuty's artwork, so I am subscribing to her Patreon, like just paying for it out of my own pocket because I want to have her stuff. This package, however, has been very kindly gifted to me from the Washi Tape Shop. Oh, there's a lot going on in here. Ooh, goodness. 4, 5, 6, 7 tapes. And they have just come out with some new journals as well. So I have one of those to have a look at. Just in case you've never tried any of the journals from the Washi Tape Shop, I've actually used 2, I think, in the past. I used their Moonbeam journal for my main bullet journal in, I'm gonna say 2022. It was lovely and I really enjoyed it. 120 GSM paper in that one. So a little bit thinner than usual, but I really liked that it was kind of an off-white paper. I personally prefer an off-white paper over a white paper, but most places make the white. Oh, ooh. Wait, this is my color. It kind of smells like vanilla in this package. Not when you sniff it up close. Oh, okay. She's giving 90s girly. I also used their Floating Cloud journal, the larger one, which is still smaller than A5, as my travel journal back in 2023 when I went on a big trip all around Europe. Haze, this is the Haze Blue Bullet Journal. You can get it with and without a box. With no box, it's $35.95 US for this one. And it also comes in gray. Oh, right, this one also has 120 GSM paper. I'm just reading some notes off the website while I get the plastic off here. It's, I think that's, I'm gonna say this is smaller than A5 again, but let me just check once I bust this out. 160 pages. It says it's a bullet journal, so I assume it's dot grid. They say this is a PU cover, so like polyurethane. That's an interesting feeling actually. It's kind of padded, squishy. I like it. Feels durable. Feels like I could spill water on that and it would do just fine. Creative and practical. Unlike the common black dots, the pages feature a unique gray dot grid. How do I get this? Press studs. This is smart. It's got 2 press studs on the front here. So you put it on the tighter one when the journal's fresh and new, but as you fill it up with stuff and it inevitably gets chunky, you can pop it in the other one. And it looks like it should still cover the other press stud. So that's great. I love that. Texture's a little strange. I don't know what I think about that. Oh, this is, okay. What was I just saying about liking cream paper? It's got nice creamy paper. I just feel like it doesn't hurt your eyes so much. Maybe this is an aging thing. I film with like LED lights, and when they bounce off white pages sometimes it's just a lot. So it's nice to see like an ivory page. I really like that. It's got a pocket in the back. Oh yeah, there's ribbon bookmarks. For a second I thought they weren't here, but they are. They're just tucked in. Oh, that's kind of cool. 1 black and 1 blue. Don't focus on me. Focus on the ribbons. Look at the ribbons. I would guess the black is to tie in the black embossing on the cover. It really looks like denim. I don't know if that's what they were going for or not, and I don't dislike it. It gives me 90s girly vibes. Even with the faux stitching as a little clear emboss around the outside, like 90s girly. I almost want to put patches on it. Yeah, that's quite cute. Let me just, oh no, she is A5 sized. I lied to you, that's with my A5 Tiefossi journal underneath. And then we've got tapes. 6 PET tapes and a washi tape. I'm gonna show you a little, I'll roll a bit out so you can see. I'm not gonna swatch stuff because my desk is a mess and I'm just not set up for it. Oh, I just ruined the label before I told you what it's called. Pre-cut Violet Veil. Pretty florals. They do, look, they're known for their florals. When you do something well, keep doing it. They do like to mix in some text sometimes, and there are some butterflies here. Look, the butterflies aren't the point. Oh wait, there's a big one. Funny that I said that right then. The text I'm never into, but I know other people like it, so I can't be mad. Rosé scripts. We've got some light colored florals going on here. Some, oh, pretty frames. I love a good frame. Makes them work as both functional and decorative stickers, you know. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay, I was hoping this was the one that I thought it was. Hang on, I'm stuck to my thumb. So this one's got an alphabet in. Oh, focus, no, not on me. Oh, clear things are so hard. What if we, yeah, that's gonna make it easier to see. So alphabet with florals. This one's also got some other text, but because there are, you know, letter stickers involved here, I think I can forgive that a little bit more. Very pretty. Ooh, I'm planning a little live stream this weekend with my channel members, my Jubilant Journals and Page Majors channel members, where we're gonna decorate the nameplate page of my current bullet journal because I haven't done that yet. It's like nearly August. I should probably have my name in my journal. And I think this would actually be really nice for that. I'm gonna pop this one to one side because I'd like to use, maybe spell my name with those pretty floral letters. That could be really nice. This one's called Pre-Cut Rose Sonata Wide PET Tape. Ooh, I see instruments. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like this one. Wait, this might be really good for something I need to do in my reading journal. I'm always so worried I'm gonna ruin the stickers when I take the tape that holds the tape closed off. There we go. Okay, I ruined it a little, but only the outside bit, so maybe it's fine. Let me just check this one out. The piano, little bits of music and florals. I have just read Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston, and this is, I can't work out which way it's supposed to be up. Maybe it varies. Cassette tapes. I think this is gonna be, as a harp, really, really good. Yeah, it must be this way because the piano keys are the right way up here, this way. This is gonna be really, really good for my reading journal spread for Sounds Like Love. I haven't been reading very much this month. I haven't been doing much of anything this month, to be totally honest with you. Everything's been really hard. But that is one book that I read and I loved. That is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely spectacular. Love it. It's nice to see sheet music. I mean, it's still kind of a warm-toned vibe here, but it's nice to see sheet music represented in a way that's not necessarily like super vintage. Mixing it with flowers. Mix everything with flowers is the way to go as far as I'm concerned. This one's called Purple Muse. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a giant butterfly, but it's a pretty butterfly, so I'll allow it. In case you haven't heard me rant about butterflies before, I don't actually have anything against them as a creature. I just think they're done to death on stationery. They're so overdone, but they do make sense with flowers. I get it. This is so gorgeous. Delicate florals. What's going on here? Petals float like whispers on a watercolor page. That's actually not bad as far as, I don't understand why the I and the W are different colors. That maybe wasn't necessary, but that's not bad as far as like popping a little quote page down in your journal. One-stop shop, you know. Oh. Yeah, I don't know about her. She's cute, but she's also a little terrifying. Okay. Winding ivy vines frame clusters of blooming wisteria. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I kind of love everything except the lady. Are there more of her? Does she reappear? No, then the loop starts again. Only one. These are pre-cut, by the way. We live in the era of not having to cut out PET designs yourself anymore, and I love it, and I want to stay in this reality. Sweet Rosé, was one already called that? I should have been keeping better track of this. Maybe there's a set. Sometimes they're a set, but it's not clear. Probably would have been all together in the bags, and I didn't pay attention. That's on me. Yeah, this looks like it goes with the one that had the floral letters on. I think this one is part of a set with that one, potentially. Here we are with Sweet Rosé. This one, similar styles in the florals, but generally larger floral stickers, which is always a good thing. Oh, look at the little fishes. That's so cute. Like little pink kookaburras. I don't know what they are. I'm not a bird person, but I like them. And we're back to the beginning. I actually really like these little strips. They're really fun. Can't explain to you why I think those are the best part, but maybe not the best part. It's all pretty nice. This one's called French Courtyard. A similar vibe to the Monet's Garden set that I used in my January setup a little while ago. I think these are gorgeous. The little vignettes are really nice as well, like the door over here. Very dreamy and romantic. Gorgeous color palette, kind of soft and muted. Really hard to show you. Oh, little pink manor. If you know the pink mansion in Brisbane, that's immediately where my mind went, like over in Norman Park. I'm obsessed with that place and the lore surrounding it. And then we've got this one, Pixel Dash Wide Washi Tape. No, set? Oh, there's more than one washi tape in here. Pixel Dash Washi Tape Set. That's exciting. Pixel Dash. What does that mean? Usually I feel like with their florals, it's pretty easy to work out what you're about to find, but Pixel Dash. Oh, okay. So this is a little set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black and white washi tapes with different continuous patterns on. So up the top is this kind of bean. We've got some 8-bit hearts and diamonds, very Zelda vibes. There's a film strip. This one's a zigzag with some triangles, some tiny little gentle leaves, good scribble. We've got some music on a stave with a bass clef. That's unusual. Kind of like it. And at the bottom, these little flags. Bunting, maybe? That's a cool little collection. Some of these I can see myself using more than others for sure, but nice to see them doing a washi tape set because I feel like the world needs more washi tape sets from the Washi Tape Shop, in my humble opinion. I've got a couple of things to keep working on. I haven't done my reading journal at all for this month because I've only read like 2 books, maybe 3 books by the end of the month, but I have printed some book covers, made some stickers, screwed one of them up. Not gonna worry about it. I feel like August is when we start to get excited about like planning for things. It's also Northern Hemisphere starts to get excited about spooky season. Things start to warm up again here, unfortunately, which I've really enjoyed having a winter this year. Brisbane's been unusually cold and I have relished it. It's kind of funny because I feel like I'm in a life slump right now, but funnily enough, I'm like not in a journaling slump. I am having a great time using my journal actually, so at least there's that. If you enjoy the vlogs and you want to keep being cozy with me, here's a little playlist of them, and underneath that's a link to a video that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy.